is nuts, guys. This is crazy.
Oh no. Here we go again. Here we go again.
Airbnb just announced that it is signing up landlords, huge multifamily landlords, to now allow subletting on their apartment complexes. This is, this is nuts. This is crazy. Why don't we just allow every unit that is available, apartment complexes, hotels, you know, your single family homes, triplexes, everything just needs to be Airbnb.
We are getting aggravated. Yes, we are.
I don't understand this. This is just mind-blowing to me. Why any landlord would allow subletting to their unit. You have to understand that once you allow subletting to your unit, with a tenant in there or without a tenant, you are putting yourself in grave danger. Your unit will get destroyed. Not only that, but then you're gonna have, let's get into it, guys. Let's just get into it. I can ramble on about, and don't forget, guys, I have a Christmas sale going on, 40% off for my real estate investing beginner course. Check it out. I will have it in the description. Also, I will have it pinned in the comment section. I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm talking about. It says Airbnb aims to attract big landlords with a cut of its rental sales. Airbnb is launching a listing service for rental apartments with some of the biggest landlords and property managers in the country, a bid to expand its business in multifamily buildings where owners often shun short-term rentals. Duh! I mean, every multifamily owner that I have spoken to, including myself, I don't want any parts of Airbnb. And the reason why this is because as a rental owner, multifamily owner, you don't have any power when it comes to these individuals.
You have no power here.
Yes, there's insurance, but who wants to use their insurance every 60 days because someone destroyed your property? Who wants to go through the hassle of trying to chase down individuals who put holes in your walls?
Whoa, my bad, Chad. Wait, you put a hole in my wall.
You're rich, you can fix it.
Who destroyed your property, allowed your property to get flooded, you know, all types of things. Who wants to do that? Who wants to get constant complaining from the police department that there is noise disturbances?
Fellas having a party?
Yeah, we're having a small little birthday gathering for my friend.
Who wants to get that same complaint from your other tenants saying that this person who no longer is there, who was only there for 1 week, is now causing disruption in your whole apartment complex? No landlord or owner wants that. That's the reason why it's shunned. But it's even more amazing that for the money.
It isn't my money.
That's no money.
That isn't my money.
For a little extra dollar, some landlords are saying,
Sign me up.
The new service will feature more than 175 buildings by a group called Greystar Real Estate Partner LLC and 10 other companies. The site will act as a listing platform for rental apartments, similar to Zillow or apartments.com, but it will only include units for short-term subletting are allowed. Tenants who sign a lease can sublet their units for a fixed number of days of the year, depending upon building owners, but not for more than 180 days. Can you guys see the writing on the wall on this? Listen, guys, I can promise you, tenants will sign up to these apartments just to sublet them. They will just get into a lease knowing that they can sublease the property.
Are you laughing at me?
Now, you know, they say you can only do it for 180 days. Well, do you think tenants that sign up just primarily to make money on Airbnb and knowing that the owner gives them the right to do it only for a max of 180 days, do you think they'll go over the 180 days? Like, answer the question for me. Put it in the comment section. I almost promise you, I would put money on it that you will have tenants that will do the whole year and lease it out on the side. They will do that, guys. And you're only telling them 180 days? Get out of here. They're gonna do it for 365 days. Get ready for it. Get ready for your property to get destroyed. Get ready to have people in and out of it. Get ready for noise disturbances. All of that stuff is going to happen. And it's gonna happen because you opened the door. You hear me, landlords? You hear me, owners? You open the door, so this is what's going to happen. Landlords who partner with the new listing service will get a share of total booking revenue for Airbnb sublets, 20% in most cases. Come on, man. That's all you're getting? It's 20%? You're getting fleeced. You're owners, you're getting fleeced. Let me tell you that right now. It will not be worth your hassle. It will not be worth your trouble to deal with this craziness for 20%. But hey, it's not my property. I'm just telling you guys. This is what you will see. I just did a video, guys, where I showed you all of the Airbnbs available. Let's show that picture again. So you see this picture here? This was all the Airbnbs in that Phoenix area. You see all of the pink and red dots, right? Those were just single family homes. Let's throw in multifamily now. Now you're gonna throw in all of these red dots. You might as well just put red dots everywhere. Cover the whole thing in red, because that's what's going to happen to your neighborhood. If this pilot kicks off and does well, it's going to go across the entire country. This means that you won't be able to get an apartment unit. That means that when you go to an apartment unit, you will have people who already own a home, are subleasing units in apartment complexes, maybe 8 or 9 of them, because the landlord allows this to happen, and they're going to be renting them all out to Airbnb people. This is insane. This is crazy. Airbnb said that the service will be part of an Airbnb app and website and will make it easier for people to plan to sublease their unit for part of the year to find an apartment where they are allowed to do so. So who knew Airbnb would get into the arbitrage game? Well, me. Remember, I said in a video a while ago that Airbnb will do anything, guys, to make more money. And the arbitrage thing, they want to make as much money as they possibly can, and they will do so at any cost. They don't care if it's at the cost of your city. They don't care if your city is overrun at 60% of the homes are Airbnb and 40% are single family homes that people actually live in. They would actually not care about that. They wouldn't care if it was 80-20, because for them, it's all about the money. It's all about how much money can they pull from a certain city. They don't care if the whole city is overrun with Airbnbs. They do not care, guys. This is what I really want you to focus on, guys, is that this is not going to end good for Airbnb. This is not going to end good for landlords. This is not going to end good for the tenants. It's all going to be a domino effect. And when that domino effect comes, I promise you guys this. I promise you this. If Airbnb gets into trouble, they will pull the rug on everyone. They will pull the rug on the landlord. They will pull the rug on the tenant. They will pull the rug and save themselves. And what's going to happen to the tenants? What's going to happen to single family owners who actually do Airbnb? They will end up back on the market. They're going to be at a discount. It's going to be,
something bad happened to the property. There's, plumbing was messed up. It got flooded. There was a fire.
All these damaged properties, all of these, properties sold at a discount because all of these properties were Airbnbs. This is my thing, guys. And this is just common sense. That picture that I showed you, do you think that picture that I showed you of Phoenix, do you think that's the way that housing and Airbnb should be? Do you think that's consistently the way it should be in Phoenix or in your city? Would you want that? Nobody wants that. And those listings have to come down. And as those listings come down and people get away from Airbnb because they failed at it, because listings are down, because it's too expensive for customers go to hotels instead of Airbnbs. Once that number comes down, those properties will come back on the market. If Airbnb keeps playing around, they're going to be the new FTX. I'm just joking. Airbnb is completely different than FTX. But you get what I'm saying. I'm saying that it could be a domino effect that next thing you know, you will hear something bad about, Airbnb losing so much money coming up on this downturn that their stock prices go down. All of this bad stuff will happen to the company. I don't think that Airbnb as a company will go into shambles or claim bankruptcy or something like that. I don't think that. I think they're a strong company and Airbnb does have its place. But I believe once you step past the boundaries, you hear that, guys? Boundaries, you're going a little bit too far. It's no longer becoming a situation where it's just a couple of Airbnbs in the neighborhood. It's becoming whole neighborhoods are Airbnbs.
That's no good.
I think that's the point where we will look back at this and go, that's where the mistake was made. And this is what I believe is a huge miscalculation by Airbnb. Here is the biggest obstacle for Airbnb. Cities. Cities will not allow this to happen. Cities will eventually catch on and be like,
What? 80%? 60% Airbnbs? No way. I mean, we love travel. We love tourism. But we cannot have 60, 50% of our homes occupied by Airbnb. That's what we have hotels for. That's the reason why we gave all these tax advantages to these hotels to be built. And now people are not even using the hotels. They're using Airbnbs.
That is the reason why you see places like Atlanta and other places banning Airbnb or telling individuals that you have to meet certain criteria for this, because this is what happens. Guys, this is what happens when you allow Airbnb to take over your city. You don't want that. And this is another instance of Airbnb trying to do just that. And I would guess that Greystone is going to put up first initially about 30,000 units. They manage about 700,000 units and they're going to start off, and that number is only going to grow. Now remember, it's just not this one group. They have multiple groups. All in all, I think it's going to be at least 500,000 units that are going to be available for Airbnb to sublet out. Who knew? Who knew, guys?
Are you out of your goddamn mind?
This stuff is crazy, but it's going to hit the Fed, guys. The Fed is continuing to raise interest rates. And look, there's going to be some great deals that's going to be coming. No matter if it's from Airbnb or the downturn in real estate and just in general, there's going to be some great deals to be had in 2023, guys. So make sure, as always, you sit on the sidelines with a purpose, guys. Because look, stuff like this that I'm reading, it just blows my mind. But as normal, you won't be able to get all of your information on financial news, on real estate, on the housing market, just from this one video. Make sure you watch this video, and I promise you, you'll get more information. See you on the next one. Thanks.